Setback yet again. Setbacks after setbacks. This is the fate of the Kerala LDF government for long. The government is facing a severe crisis in many issues. But the government has been demeaned in all these cases. The government imports senior lawyers of Supreme Court to present their cases. But they have been defeated in all controversial cases. The government got beating after beating in Periya double murder case. The government's effort to block a CBI probe failed miserably at all levels. But the crime branch refused to hand over the case diaries. Now, the CBI would deal with the case with court intervention. The gold smuggling case has also defamed the government. Officials and a minister were questioned. The Damocles sword is still hanging over their head. The customs had booked an LDF independent municipal councillor from Calicut. The government wanted a cover-up in the Life Mission corruption case also. But the CBI's intervention upset their intention. No wonder it declared a vigilance inquiry. But the CBI got an upper hand. This was by virtue of the legality in the case. It is section 42 of Foreign Contribution Regulation Act FCRA. The CBI only could probe a case in which foreign contribution exceeded 1 crore rupees. Here, Red Crescent had donated 20 crore rupees. However, the government opted to try it out in the High Court. It filed a petition pleading intervention to stall the CBI probe. The government said there was no FCRA violation. They hired a senior lawyer and former Solicitor General K.V. Vishwanathan. This would cost lakhs to the exchequer. But the High Court declined and gave its green signal to CBI. The court refused to quash the FIR registered by CBI. Mamata Banerjee had a similar attempt to torpedo the CBI investigation. This was in the controversial Sharda and Rose Valley scam. She also accused the BJP government of trying to sabotage her government. Pinarayi wanted a similar try in life scam. Unfortunately, the legal provisions stood against his desires. The Marxists were claiming no involvement of the government in the scam. But yet, they had settled it out and spent lakhs to block a CBI probe. If they have no role, why the hell should they prevent the CBI? Now they allege that the probe is aimed at upsetting the government. How can a corruption case upset a government? How foolish an argument is it? No doubt, many more heads will roll in all these scams and cases. The High Court has advised the government to cooperate with the CBI probe. The days ahead will tell us how deep and wide is the crack in all the scam. After all, Dr. Thomas Isaac, a member of the LDF ministry himself, had put the scams at 4.5 crore. Scam is a reality and only the extent is to be found out. The CBI will also nab the culprits in the scam.
Please subscribe the channel. Also, click the bell button to get notifications on latest updates.